The second part of this lesson today deals with using grouping symbols and our knowledge of order of operations when you're given a set of numbers to create an expression with a given value. So my first problem says to use the numbers 2, 4, 6, and 12 to create an expression with the value of 3. So I start thinking about this, and I know that 12 divided by 4 is 3. But then I have this 6 and this 2 that's not going to get me anywhere. Now because I'm going to a small number such as 3, I'm going to start off with that 12. And I know that I can't just divide by a number because 12 divided by 2 is going to give me 6. Then I have still have this 4 in there. And 12 divided by 6 is 2. That really doesn't help me out much. So I'm looking here at, well, maybe I can take 6 minus 2 and start there. But if I divide that by 12, 6 minus 2 is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3, but I still have that extra 4 in there. So I know that doesn't work. And I'm just walking you through my thought process because it'll hopefully help you understand where I'm coming from. Well, let's try 4 minus 2. And that gives me 2, but if I take and divide by 12, I get 6, and I still have that extra 6 to use. So I know that doesn't work. So maybe I can try adding and subtracting something. So maybe if I take 6 plus 2 minus 4, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 minus 4 is 4, and I know if I take 12 divided by 4, I get 3. So I know that that is a correct answer. Now looking at this next example here, we have the numbers -9, 3, 4, and 5 to create an expression with a value of -16. Being that I have to go negative, and -9 is a pretty large number relatively speaking anyways, I don't want to multiply anything because that'll only get me much larger than I need. So I'm thinking I might want to take -9 and start with that. And I'm thinking that I want to subtract something. But if I take 3, 4, and 5, that gives me 12, and that's going to get me way too big. So maybe I'll take -9 minus 5, which gives me -14, and subtract 4, which gives me -18, which if I try to add 3, that gives me -15. So I'm close, still not correct. So let me try another one. Maybe, because I'm close, maybe I might want to put some multiplication in there. So if I start with -9 and subtract, I don't want to go too much larger because I'm not that far away. So I'm going to take my two smallest numbers. And I realize I don't need parentheses, but it helps me out in remembering what I need to do. So -9 3 times 4 is 12, so -9 minus 12 is -21. So it means I'd have to add, and if I add 5 to that, I do get -16. So now, knowing that and seeing that process, your next step is to take these two you try it problems, give them a shot tonight, and bring them to class with you tomorrow.